Hey everybody. Hi Alicia. Hey Nicole. Hi Ethan. Hey Barry. Hello, hello. Hi Sandy. Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello Miss Stephanie. How are you all? Hi Julie. Good to see everybody. Welcome in. Sorry, I'm gonna readjust you here for just a hot second, so hang tight. Yeah. Good to see you all. Happy Thursday. Hey, Justin and Amanda. Hi, Doris. So I think we're going to hurry up on in here to the safari line. It was just a 10-minute wait. So they're getting ready to cut the safari line at 6:45. So I'm having a great night. I think we're going to celebrate birthday shenanigans in Magic Kingdom on Saturday for me. So I think that's going to be our official birthday celebration. So feel free to let me know that you want to go see the fireworks with me and everything. Happy Thursday. So my birthday was Tuesday, if you didn't know already. But I do want to get out and celebrate with all of you all. And last year I celebrated my birthday here at Animal Kingdom. So I think we're going to choose Magic Kingdom to go and celebrate next, 2 days from now on Saturday. So I'm getting really excited. We'll have a little bit longer stream then. We'll be able to do more. Maybe pick up a cupcake, do the birthday things. So I'm really excited about that. Yay! Yeah, so we'll do the birthday button. We'll do the things on Saturday. We'll do the celebrating. I'm super excited for that. So spread the word. We're going to party on Saturday. Party hard. Yes, everyone, if you're just now joining the stream, please make sure you've hit that big old thumbs up button for me. Say hello in the chat. Also, if you haven't had a chance to already, make sure that you're filling out the form for the 2-night Walt Disney World Resort giveaway. If we can hit over 500 entries, we'll give a 3rd night away with that one. So please, please, please make sure that you are getting in on that because it is getting down to the wire. We're accepting entries through April 1st. My goodness, August 1st. Goodness, April 1st. And we're going to be drawing for that. I think it was the 8th that I had said, but we'll double check that. Party till the stabilizer falls off. Justin, I got a new one, so it might be a little while, but yes, we will party till the late hours on Saturday. Yes. Party till the wheels fall off, and then we break the stabilizer indefinitely to the point that we have to get a new one. Yep. Fun stuff, huh? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I'm super excited to get to ride the safari. I've been out here for a couple hours now and doing some other things. And now I have a chance to actually go on the safari. So I've been waiting on this one all day with you guys. We also have a lightning lane lined up for a little bit later to go and ride the Navi River journey. And then I'm really excited to go and see the Beacon of Magic, probably for the last time before they start cutting all those off at the end of March. So this will be a pretty special night to go and see everything. Bye, thank you. Oh, thank you, Sandy. Sandy's got that link posted for us as well. So if you haven't had a chance to enter in on the giveaway and want to, there is your opportunity right there. Let's see if I can pin that one. Nope, I can't from here, so maybe I can later. How is everybody? How's your Thursday? Was this a decent surprise? We never get to go out to Animal Kingdom during the week, so I figured this would be a decent place to end up today. Hi, Penny. Good to see you. Happy Thursday. I'm getting excited. This should be a good safari ride.
I'm about to board.
Hi, Vladin. Good to see you. Happy Thursday. No worries, Barry. No worries. Yeah, this is definitely kind of a different type of giveaway. So it's one to be used within a April to April year, March to March year. I think I did April to April. But yeah, definitely would need to be used within a year. Hi, Jason. Hey, Karen. I know the safari on a 10-minute wait is almost unheard of. So this will be exciting. All right, so if you may have missed it as we were walking up here and you're just now joining, Tuesday was my birthday, so while I spent that particular day with my family, I'm going to spend Saturday with you all, my other family. We're going to go celebrate out in Magic Kingdom, so we'll go and see the fireworks. We're going to do the birthday shenanigans out that way. We're going to party till the stabilizer falls off again, so go ahead and make sure you marked it down on your calendar. Just me. Thank you. Oh, I guess that means I'm going now.
Your seats for the next 20 or so minutes as we venture out there into the Harambe Wildlife Reserve.
All right, guys, friendly reminder, there are going to be people around me, and to give them and you as good of a experience here on the safari as possible. I'm going to be as silent as I can be, so feel free to ooh and ah, let me know what you want to see. I'll try and zoom in as I can, but I will check in with you just after we're completely off.
My friends on the right side of the truck.
That was quick. I don't know that was even a 10-minute wait from the entire walk up. Yeah, 6 minutes.
Sante Sana order. Sante Sana does mean thank you in Swahili. Another word we say is tunde, and that means let's go. Jumbo friends, my name is Riley. I'm going to be your safari guide today out here on the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. A couple of safety reminders before we head on in. Everyone's got to stay seated, keeping those hands, arms, feet, legs inside this truck at all times. Now, if you do drop something from the truck, we cannot stop to pick it up. Just let one of us know at the exit. We'll try our very best to help you out. Now, look above your head. There is an animal spotting guide. Those are just a few of the animals that we might see out there on the reserve. I can't promise we'll see them all due to migration patterns and stuff like that, but we do tend to have pretty good luck out here. Now, this first area we're going to be entering on the reserve today is the Little Atari Forest. Now, a lot of animals out here have a very good natural camouflage to them, and they really do like to put it to use. So keep that sharp eye out. We never know what we're going to see. I can't see where I'm going. The sun's in my eyes. Oh, well. Oh, look at over there on the right.
Oh, well.
That is an okapi. Now, a lot of people think the okapi are going to be related to the zebra because of those black and white stripes. The okapi is actually the only known living relative of the giraffe. Their skull shapes are very similar, and they have long, prehensile tongues. Now, this animal out here on the right, as well as a saddle-billed stork, you can see her there with that bright yellow-colored eye and that yellow saddle on her orange bill there. Now, I tell that's a female because of that yellow eye. The males will have the dark brown-colored eye. Now, her wingspan is about 9 feet wide, which is about as wide as this truck.
Whoa.
Now, one more thing about these okapi as we keep on going through here. The okapi is a very elusive creature. It wasn't discovered by Western civilizations until 1901. That's why the okapi has earned the nickname the Ghosts of the Forest. Now, I've tried to spot these animals for us as well, but I do have to focus on my driving. This is a real truck. There's no track, there's no rail. I'm in complete control of the vehicle we are in today. So I do kind of sometimes have to focus on my driving, even though it's not the most important thing, right? Right? What's the worst thing that happen, right? We get lost? Oh well.
We're on safari. It's cool.
I don't really see too much going on. One way we can help these animals out here in the forest, a lot of these animals in the forest deal with habitat loss due to deforestation. So one way to help is by recycling paper. Paper is a result of a lot of deforestation. So remember your 3 R's, your reduce, reuse, recycle, and that will help out a lot of animals out here in the forest. A lot of these animals are very beautiful, very incredible, unique creatures. But out here on the left, these light brown antelope are greater kudu, and the copper colored ones up on the back up there are bongos. These 3 greater kudu here are female. The greater kudu do not have horns. The females do not. The males do. Those bongos are going to be the largest and heaviest forest antelope, with those horns being sloped backwards so they don't get tangled on any tall trees and bushes in the forest here. Now we're going to be leaving the Little Aturi Forest and heading towards the Safi River, and I'm choosing to take us to the Safi River because I've heard rumors of hippo sightings over here. So we're going to get on going right by the river, drive right next to the riverbank, see if we can see any Nile hippos. Yeah, there are some over our right shoulder there, or our right shoulder kind of tucked in the back. Some Nile hippos. Nile hippos are amongst some of the largest and most territorial animals here in Africa. When a baby hippo is born, on average, weigh around 85 pounds. Now those large pelicans there are pink-backed pelicans, and they get that name because during mating season, their backs turn that very vibrant shade of pink. Now out on the left, some more Nile hippos. Now, Nile hippos are phenomenal swimmers, but most of the time they do choose to run along the bottom of the hippo pool. They can run up to speeds of 12 to 15 miles in the bottom of the hippo pool. So that's why I tell everyone, when we're driving past the riverbank here, look for floating rocks underneath the water, because they're not floating rocks, they're hippos. We don't do floating rocks at safaris, that's Pandora's thing. That's a joke, you can laugh. Haha, that's a joke. You can laugh. Thank you. I know I'm funny. My mom tells me all the time I'm funny. She's ridden my safari once. Now coming through here, it does look like we have some Nile crocodiles out here on the left. So I'm going to go pull over this bridge. And we'll talk a little bit more about it once we get to the other side of this bridge here. It gets a little noisy. Now, Nile crocodiles on average will be about 16 feet long, 500 pounds, with the ability to run up to speeds of 22 miles an hour. You might not want to come face to face with one of them, but both mother and father do make very good parents. Both are going to hold the eggs in their mouth, helping with that incubation process, but also keeping them safe from anything. Now we're heading through the trees here, heading towards the savannah. The savannah is where we're going to spend the remainder of our safari today. What's unique about the savannah is that these animals can get right up next to the truck. So as a courtesy reminder, I ask that no one reach out, no one call out, no one whistle, snap, crackle, pop, anything like that towards these animals, okay? No kissy noises, especially none of that. We're in their homes, we do not want to disturb them. While we're out here to view these animals are out here to be protected. Most of these animals on the reserve do face high risks of habitat loss, threats of poaching out there in the wild. A lot of them are even endangered. So we do want to be respectful of their space, make sure that they are given the absolute most respect. Because you wouldn't like it if someone came into your space and started hooting and hollering at you, would you? Yeah, exactly. See? Coming down here, oh, look at that little guy. That's a springbok out here. Springbok are in the top 10 fastest land animals in the world. You can see that light brown coating, the dark brown in the middle, and the white on their bellies, kind of looking like a savannah s'more out here. Now they can jump 6 feet high and 13 feet forward. But a springbok can do that repeatedly. So over and over again. It's actually called fronking. I do love the springbok. They're some of my favorites. It's extremely rare out here on the reserve to see them doing that fronking. They only do that when they're running away from something or get really excited. I have only seen it happen once in my 8 months here at safaris. Now I'm trying to spot something in this clearing up here. I can't really see anything going on too much.
Nope, they're up for the day.
Don't see anything. We'll keep on going though. We'll see what we can see. We'll test our luck. Now if you see these tall towers of dirt kind of littered throughout the savannah here, these are actually termite mounds. They're going to be made up of dirt, saliva, and dung. They're about as hard as cement as well. So animals out here like to use them as scratching posts due to their rigidity. Now hopefully as we get closer to these springbok over here, they don't go away. It's really rare that the springbok are this close to the truck. They usually tend to hide up on the hillsides and stuff like that. But these animals out on the left are Ankoli cattle. The Ankoli cattle are one of the only domesticated animals out here. So another name for them are the Watusi cattle, because the Watusi tribe here in Africa were the first people to domesticate them. Those horns look very large and very heavy. Actually quite light. They're made of a honeycomb type structure, aiding in blood flow. Now I'm going to kind of quiet down and get, as we pass by these springbok here, they're really rare to be this close to the truck, so I kind of want to take a look at them and enjoy them just as much as you guys do. Now, I want to give you a size perspective here. We're about 6 feet off the ground, so you see they're about halfway up, stand about 3 feet tall. Now over here on the right, this cast member in the golf cart there, kind of going in the back there, that's one of our wonderful animal programs cast members. They're the ones that work up close and personal with these animals every single day, making sure that these animals are given the absolute very best quality of life. Now we're very appreciative of our animal programs team. Without them, we cannot be doing safaris out here. I mean, we can, but we wouldn't see any animals, so we drive in circles around here. But the animal programs team is doing incredible work, so we are always so very thankful for them. Here's some more of these Ankoli cattle out here on the reserve. This one here is a male, this darker one here. I know that because I know the herd. He's pretty new to the reserve. He's only been here about 3 months. Now on the right here, the wildebeest. The wildebeest are going to be very close to the truck again, so as a reminder, don't call out, don't reach out, nothing like that. Now wildebeest are the largest group of migrating animals in the world, and they migrate in groups up to 1.5 million wildebeest. When a baby wildebeest is born, they'll join that herd almost immediately, being able to stand and run within 15 minutes.
Wow.
Now, the wildebeest are the second most densely populated mammal in the world as well. Only behind us, humans.
Here are the giraffes.
So over here on the left, though, some Maasai giraffe. Now, Maasai giraffe will stand about 6 feet tall at birth. When they are fully grown, they average anywhere from 18 to 20 feet tall, making them the tallest animal in the world. A group of giraffes just like that one is a tower of giraffes. We're gonna just keep on carrying on here. We're gonna pass between 2 trees. These trees are known as the baobab tree, or the tree of life, or the upside down tree. They get that name, the upside down tree, because they'll remain leafless like this for about 9 months out of the year. These trunks on these trees also hold a lot of water inside there. So animals know in the wild, they can go up to the baobab, scrape some bark off, and get access to a pretty nice source of water inside there. Oh my goodness, look at that big boy over there on the left. We're gonna pull forward a little bit and get a better look at him. That is an African elephant. I can tell that's an African elephant, 1, because I know the herd, and 2, the ears. The ears are in the shape of the continent of Africa. Now I know that this is a male elephant because he's all alone. Males travel alone, never travel with that main herd. The main herd's going to be the oldest female led. Now, has anyone seen the show on Disney Plus, Magic of Disney's Animal Kingdom? Anyone seen that show? A couple people have raised their hands. This elephant here was featured in that show. This is the one, I mean, they're all trained to do it. They're the one that they showed off. He's the one that opened his mouth all the way up, raised that trunk all the way up. He is a good boy. He does have an ego, though. He does know he's famous, so we don't want to inflate that any more than he is. Now, out here on the left are greater flamingo. Oh my goodness. These are greater flamingo. The greater flamingo are going to be the least pink of the flamingo family. A group of flamingos just like this will be led by the oldest. Nope. Ayo. Am I okay? A group of flamingos just like this is going to be called a flamboyance of flamingos. And if you see those gray and white ones, you might think that those are the older ones. Those are actually the babies. The gray and white ones haven't had enough time to develop that coloring to them, which they get from the food they eat, which is brine shrimp. It takes them about 2 years actually to get that pink coloring to them. Now coming through the trees here, we're entering a different part of the savannah. It's still part of the savannah, but home to some other animals, some of my favorites out here. We're gonna keep on going through, following the road, see what we can see, hopefully get a good view of some of these animals. It is getting a little later in the day though, a little later in the day. They tend to hide out a little bit more, go back into their barns. Now, keep an eye out on the left. The animals on the left have good natural camouflage to them. I'm trying to spot these animals. I like to play a game with my truck to see how long it takes you guys to spot them. Usually I'm pretty quick about it. Sometimes it takes you guys a long time to spot them. They might not even be out right now, but I spotted one.
Right up there.
Spotted 2. We see him yet?
Yep, right up here.
There's one there and one there.
There's
They are
one.
cheetah. Cheetah are the fastest land animals in the world. Running up to speeds of 60 miles an hour. Yeah, that is
second
a
one.
cheetah. 60 miles an hour. Now cheetahs, though, they are sprinters. They are not marathon runners. They can only run up those speeds for short periods of time. They can run up to those speeds for about 2 football fields width, or about 200 yards. That is very bright. The sunglasses can only do so much, so that's why I'm kind of slowing down because I can't really see it all too well. The sun is so bright.
There she is.
It's kind of tucked behind the trees now.
Yeah.
Looks like one of the females is out and about. There's gonna be a lion out here on the left. That'll actually be the female. Oh, look at the boy.
There
These
they
are
are.
lions. Now, we talk all cute about these animals. I do want you to remember that these animals are at the top of the food chain. Lions hunt during the night. It'll be the females that go out and do the hunting. The males stay back to protect the pride, the lands, everything that they live on. Now, lions roar can be heard up to 5 miles away. There's some days I come into work, I can hear the lions roaring from where I park my car.
Oh, wow.
I'm wondering where I park where you park. Now, out here on the right, so over here on the right are some waterbuck. Waterbuck are very non-territorial animals. They do not fight for land. They occupy wherever is free. Now the waterbucks also don't migrate. They like to stay in one spot. But also, waterbuck are phenomenal swimmers, so they're going to hop in a body of water and swim on away if they're ever being chased by anything in the wild. Kind of lucky the waterbuck are a little farther away. What keeps them dry when they're swimming in the water is their unique coat that excretes this kind of odd smelling oil. There's been days where they've been right next to the truck. That smell stays inside the cab here all day.
Ew.
They're smelly animals. Now on the right here are some ostrich eggs. Now the ostrich feel comfortable leaving the eggs unattended because an adult human can stand on top of those and they will not break. Each one of those eggs weighs anywhere from 3 to 4 pounds.
Wow.
Not through the trees here, I do see our warden's post. The warden is in charge of everything out here on the reserve. Safari drivers, safari trucks, animals, animal keepers, everything like that the warden is in charge of. The warden opens their post up during the day to some Nigerian dwarf goats, and it does look like they are still here. So we're going to talk a little bit more about them. These goats are very well known for their milk. Their milk is tamu, or very sweet. It's actually healthier for you than cow's milk. Now these guys have unique digestive systems. They actually have 4 stomachs inside there. So it does just help them digest things a little bit easier. Now since we have passed the warden's post, it does mark near the end of our safari and the return to the village of Harambe. If you want to get into conservation yourself, I recommend looking into the Disney Conservation Fund. They're doing a lot of great things for a lot of these animals out on the reserve. A lot of these animals in the wild face high risks of habitat loss and threats of poaching. An animal that faces a high risk of habitat loss are those African elephants. The African elephants face a lot of habitat loss due to the mining of the material called coltan. Coltan is found in all electronic devices and it does last a very long time. It's found in all electronics. Now coltan, if you recycle your old electronic devices, the coltan can be taken out of those old devices, recycled, put into new ones. That will slow down that mining process, help out with the conservation of these wonderful elephants. Now, if I have any wilderness explorers aboard, you are on board Simba 1. Simba like the lion and the number 1. If you're curious about what the wilderness explorers are or do, it's a fun, free activity throughout Animal Kingdom where you can earn badges learning about local wildlife. And if you want to get started, find a wilderness explorer troop leader throughout the park. They'll get you started right then and there, earning that first badge, taking that pledge. Now we're just going to hang out and wait for one of these docks to clear on up, and then we'll get you off, get you back into the village of Harambe. One thing I recommend checking out today is the Gorilla Falls Walking Trail. That's closed in about 20 or so minutes. You can see some animals you didn't get to see on the safari. Gorillas, naked mole rats, meerkats, different kinds of zebras, stuff like that. That will all be found over there on Gorilla Falls. There's actually animal educators over there as well. We'll have a one-on-one private conversation with you about these animals, making sure that you're taught very well about them.
Oh, wow.
Now coming through here in Harambe, we do not say goodbye. Goodbyes are far too permanent and far too sad, and we want to see you coming back to ride this safari again. No 2 safaris are the same. No 2 safari guides are the same. I actually had so much fun with you guys out there. I'm going again. And again. And again. Instead of saying goodbye, though, we do like to say Kwaherini. Kwaherini means to go well. So I'll leave you with that. Kwaherini, go well, go wild. Enjoy the rest of your day here at Animal Kingdom or wherever else your adventures may take you. If you do have any questions at the end of the safari, feel free to come up and ask. My windows are always open. I'll answer anything to the best of my ability.
There's a
Safari, my
dancing.
friends, go well, go wild. Enjoy the rest of your day here. Friends on the right, watch your hands, arms, feet, legs. Doors are sliding open. Kwaherini, my friends, go well.
Hi, Gina. Hey, Audrey. Oh, Stephanie's Chase is going to have so much fun doing the Wilderness Explorers. I would love to do an entire myself. I don't know that I've ever actually finished them all before. Hi, Hassan. How are you? Happy Thursday. Oh, this was fun. I needed that after standing so long today. So I needed a good safari ride. What did I do yesterday? I was actually out around the monorail resorts last night. Hi, Amanda. Yeah, Gina said, I thought the safari used to be longer. I think it was. Now, there was a version of the safari where, unfortunately, they went a little bit more into, like, the elephants and their tusks being hunted. I think there was even, and don't quote me on this, I think there was even some, like, shots fired or sounds of shot, like, not real shots fired, but, like, sounds, imitations of shots fired, as in, like, poachers hunting down the elephants, shooting at the safari vehicles. I don't feel like that went over very well, understandably, for a while, so they nixed that pretty quickly, if my memory is serving me correctly. Hi, Amy. Happy spring. No worries, no worries. I'm glad that you all were able to pop in. If you were able to pop in, that was fantastic. I was hoping we'd spend some time around Pandora, too, once it gets a little bit darker. I would take us down one of the animal trails, but the foliage tends to block the signal quite a bit, so that would be a little hard. They did, very confirmed, they did used to have a version showing the poachers. Yes, I thought so. And it was all, like, very, again, memory serving me correctly, I was very young. Was that they were hunting the elephants for their tusks? Like the ivory, was that a thing? Yes, you did. You had to save Big Red from her and her baby from the poachers. Yep. Gina, you're right. So they nixed that entire section, which, understandable, you know? So, it is what it is. Oh, no. Okay, let me restabilize you there. But now we have the awesome safari that we still enjoy today. This is not too far off from what we had. I do want to pull us into Zuri's sweets shop for just a little bit. We'll check out some of the spring treats that are newer here. So I want to bring those to your attention in case you haven't had a chance to see them. Oh, hi, Shannon. You remember that version too? Yeah, I don't think it did very well. So we'll go and see what they have for sale here in the sweet shop. Oh, it looks like they're maybe putting some things up. Oh, look, it's the orange bird. This is one of my favorite cookies. He's got his angry eyes on. Very cool. Oh, look how cute these are. So we got the caramel apples with the white chocolate and the bunny ears. They've even got this one with the little bunny design and the multicolored. We're going to see all the 50th stuff going away here real soon. I think these are new. Minnie Mouse chocolate cupcake. And we got the Mickey Mouse vanilla cupcakes. I'm all about the chocolate cupcakes, just so you all know that. And then the bunny butts are back. So it's kind of like the back side of a bunny. His little cottontail, his little feet there. But it is a Rice Krispie treat. But be careful, because they do like to melt in the sun. So if you're going to be picking one of those up, I recommend picking it up closer to the end of the afternoon. I love you. Awesome, Shannon. You're planning a trip? That's amazing. Also, if you got some littles, I'm going to be visiting pretty soon. They do have all the National Geographic kits at 50% off. Like this flower garden growing kit, and they got a stained glass kit, a dinosaur fossil kit. They got lots of really cool things here. So yeah, if you got a curious little one or someone that you think it might make a great gift for, I highly recommend it. Oh no, it says, oh, does that mean that coats are 50% off too? That's interesting. Hi, Stacey. No worries. Ninja mode it is. I love it. I know, cotton candy. I love cotton candy, but I hate eating it when it's hot because then it gets sticky. I'm one of those. It's a texture thing for me. I'm doing great. I'm so glad to see you all here. Hey everyone, if you're just now joining us, give us a big old thumbs up from wherever you're watching from. Say hello in the chat. If you haven't had a chance to already and you're newer here, then please hit that subscribe button. Let us know that you're here. Stick around for a stream or two. You'll find out what all the fun's about. I think all of our performers ended up leaving at 5 o'clock today. All right, what do we think about trying to go and do Expedition Everest while we wait on the Navi River journey? Thoughts? Look how tall my shadow is. Dude, it's me. Get those kids over to Epcot. They need to do the Garden Rocks concerts. Okay, I think we can go and fit in Everest. I just wouldn't want one to want to sit around for a long time if we can help it. Kilimanjaro Safaris is at a 5-minute wait. Holy cow. Triceratops Spin also at a 5-minute wait. 10 minutes for stuff to be a bug, but we have no signal down that way. Everest is a 30-minute wait. Interesting. I think everybody's hitting that one before it closes tonight. 70 minutes for Flight of Passage and for Navi River. Holy cow. Very cool, Gina. That's awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Let me know. So in the link tree in the description here, you can find all the information linked to my new travel agency. So even if it's just an overnight hotel stay, guys, I can still do all that. Costs the exact same amount as if you were to book it by yourself, but you help support me, help support my small business, and I couldn't thank you enough to all of you all that have already reached out. So if you've been getting emails from me, you should be expecting a new one here soon. I'm going to have it out over the weekend. It's the next newsletter getting ready to go into April. We just had Halloween Horror Nights tickets for single nights. Express Pass and the RIP tours drop this morning. So if you are interested in purchasing a single night ticket for Halloween Horror Nights, let me know, because I can tell you it's an amazing experience, and I'm definitely going to be out there a couple times this year. So they've been repainting the Tree of Life, and I think kind of the whole gimmick to it is to not really tell that they've been repainting the Tree of Life. So all this, the walkways back here have been closed with the exception of the exit queue for the It's Tough to Be a Bug. So right over here they had a big old crane underneath some netting. Now that's no longer there, so that's a good thing. But yeah, one of the small details in Animal Kingdom I thought I'd point out to you. That's right. Everest does have a single rider line, so that's the definite way we're going. Amanda, yes. If you're available tomorrow, I will get with you off screen. We need to talk about your reservation. You haven't gotten your email yet, Justin. Well, then we need to fix that. I wonder if I accidentally put both of your all's emails together. So that could have been a user error on my part. But yes, I will definitely get with you all off stream so we can talk about all that. Absolutely. Oh, very cool. Audrey said, my friend is getting married in Animal Kingdom in May. That's incredible. Do you know where? Like, is it Asia? Is it Africa? Is it Discovery Island? I love seeing the pictures from here because they're so beautiful. You didn't get an email yet either? Okay, so you should have gotten an initial email from me, just kind of introducing my new agency. It's the Adventure Awaits Travel Company. So that's my new travel agency that I've started. So if you haven't gotten an email from me, I will resend that out just in case. Oh, in front of the Tree of Life. That's beautiful. Very cool. Is that going to be like morning, late night? Some people choose one over the other. Whew. At night. Super late at night, huh? Well, I mean, not super late. Like the ones at Magic Kingdom go on at like 2 o'clock in the morning. But here, I guess it's more closer to like 10 or 11. Also, you've heard me talk a couple of times about the Landry Select Club memberships. That will work here at Yak and Yeti. So it's a $25 card whenever you first sign up with the membership. That will last you for any of the participating Landry's Club locations. Yak and Yeti is one of them. It will, however, not work here because this is a quick service location. So this is the Yak and Yeti local food cafe. They have, unfortunately, removed the mango and chocolate pies from the food cafe and quality beverage right across the way. So if that's something that you are looking forward to, unfortunately, they've had a supplier issue and no longer able to grant those requests. They did take them off the menus. So that's a sad day. Thank you, Sandy. Yeah, so she's posted the link again if you haven't had a chance to get in on the Walt Disney World complimentary resort stay that we're giving away here in honor of the 1-year anniversary of the channel. And please, please, please go ahead and get your entry in now. It's super quick, super easy. Just use your email and some bits of information. Read through all the terms and conditions there. Make sure you acknowledge all those and that you qualify and fill in your entry there. Whew. Yeah, all of our flotilla entertainment is going away for right now because I think they stop all that around 4:15, 4:30 or so. And I believe the last Festival of the Lion King started at 5:30 or 5 o'clock. And then the last Nemo show started at 4:30. So we won't be seeing any shows either. Interesting. Okay, because I know several people did message me about it. So for the first 20 bookings with the new agency, I am giving away a tiered gift card amount or applied to your vacation at final payment. If you were to refer someone in and they complete a package with me, a package means like resort stay and tickets. After they've completed their stay, I'm giving you a choice of a gift card and $25 for wherever you want it from. If you want it Disney, Universal, Carnival, whatever it be. Heck, if you want it just to be Walmart or Amazon, I can do that for you. $25 is yours if you refer somebody to me and they complete a package, resort stay and tickets. Ooh. Hey, Lods. Good to see you. Hi, Cooper. So yeah, first 20 bookings with me, package, like resort stay tickets, we'll get a tiered cash offer on top of, as a thank you, applied at final payment from me. So that's a thing that I'm doing just to kind of say thank you for supporting me. That would include you? Yes, that would include you, Jason. We're working on that. We're working on the tickets part. Yes, that would totally include you all. Yeah, so Jason and Jen have already sent people my way as well. So they're eligible for that once we get their tickets and once those folks travel. So they have to complete their travel like completed, done, like they didn't just book it and then all of a sudden had to cancel for whatever reason, or just didn't complete their reservation. For sure, Denise, I would love that. Send me your email. Actually, I think in the link tree, Sandy, correct me if I'm wrong, I think in the link tree there is a thing that says to click on it if you want to be added to the newsletter as well. Sandy might have the link specifically, like directly for that. It'll add you into my newsletter.
You get a rider swap?
Okay, deal, Jason. Deal, I love it. All right, single riders, here we go. This is the only good thing about not having my kids out here at the park with me. Hi, Christina. Oh, thanks, Sandy. She's got it in there for you. So if you'll click on that link, that'll get you added into the newsletter. And then that way, going forward, any new emails that I send out will go directly to everybody in those groups. Yeah, I'm all about saying thank you for anybody that you can refer my way, supporting my business. Clearly you do because you're here. And I just want to be able to say thank you in the best way that I know how. And that's trying to give back as best I can. Hi, Christine. Good to see you. Welcome in. All right, I'm going to go ahead and work on putting my glasses up. I'm going to have to put my stabilizer up as well, so hang tight. Because it's going to get a little jumbledy here as we walk through. You're going to go for a ride. Hang tight. What's the name of my travel agency? Adventure Awaits Travel Company. Sorry. Taking you all on a stupendous ride. Awesome. Thanks, Barry. Yeah, so going forward, that means that you'll be able to get all the newsletters and the information I send out. So I will be sending out deals, offers. Once those happen, I will also be letting you know once tickets drop, like the Halloween Horror Nights. I've literally been out here all day, or I would have had something already out to everybody. So that will go out probably later tonight. And then once a month, separate from like things that drop that are like super important information, then I will have kind of a general newsletter, different things that happen in the parks, what's new, what's here, what's coming up. I believe that there were a couple of bands that were already announced for each of the Beat concerts for Food and Wine Festival, so I'm really getting pumped about that. A ride before the ride. I love it. You know me so well. They're so efficient here. This is incredible. Hang tight, guys. I'm trying to concentrate on when we're getting called. Oh, wow. They had a lot in their group. It is extremely warm here, Christine. I would love to send you some of this heat. It's been a little chilly, though, the past couple days, believe it or not. I don't think food and wine menus are out yet. I think it's just a couple of bands, like big name bands that have been released that are already confirmed.
Yes. 8 or 9, how many?
Okay, here we go.
Attention expedition Everest members. Once on board, secure all gear in the cargo bag. For your safety, remain seated with your hands behind the wings and supervise
Here we go.
personajes en la bolsa de la Meckes. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y pies dentro del tren. Y por favor, cuide a los niños.
Oh, I'm glad you guys got some sun. You needed it. It is spring after all, right? I want to know their codes for their lights here. All right, guys, friendly reminder before we board that we will be in the company of other people. So I just want to say, so I can be silent, or so I can give you, from wherever you're watching from, the best experience possible, and everybody else that's around me. I'm not going to try and talk as much as I can through the ride, but feel free to enjoy and throw your hands up in the air, wave them around like you just don't care for me, because I'm going to be holding the camera.
Once on board, secure all gear in the cargo bag in front of you. For your safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside.
You can't pull up in your lap bars. What you can't pull up, man.
Expedición Everest. Coloquen sus efectos personales en la bolsa delante de la silla para su seguridad. Permanezcan sentados con las manos,
All
brazos,
right,
pies
here we
y piernas
go.
dentro del tren.
Enjoy, everybody.
Cuide a los niños.
Oh, Alicia's got her hands up. Hey, Simon. Nightmare fuel. Here we go. Want to know what Guardians feels like? It feels like going backwards on Everest. Smile for the camera as we go down. Amanda says she's too busy screaming to smile. Oh, that was fun. Very cool. Now we got one last hard stop here. The train station. Ugh. We gotta go show the photo? Okay, Christine. I'm gonna have to remember to start posting our ride photos. There we are. Right here. Look at my grip on the phone. Very cool. Very cool. That's us. All right, hang tight. I'm gonna readjust my stabilizer again. Put us back on there. Here we go. Empty bench. Very cool elevator. I'm glad. Hey, Lots. He said, one day I'll make it to Everest. Yes, you will, friend. Yes, you will, and it's going to be incredible. Hi, Lorraine. You were here for a few hours. Oh, my goodness. I was here a few hours earlier here, too. Can't believe someone was on the phone on the ride. Amanda. Gosh. Oop. Another one. All right, another ride. There we go. I'm sorry I missed you, Lorraine. I hate that I missed you. Here we go. Let's go out this way. Whew. Well, that was fun. I think we're ready for Navi River now. I was hoping to catch the beacon, the celebration on the Tree of Life, too. But the sun's not going down, so I'm hoping by the time we get out of Navi River, the sun will be down. Because Animal Kingdom actually closes at 8 o'clock tonight. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Hi, Katie. You left around 3? Oh, no. I think I was getting here around 3. It's an amazing roller coaster. I love Everest. So much fun. I do. I get your humor. I'm a very quick-witted, dry humor person. I mean, you all know Jonathan by now. So if you've been on the streams any length of time and know my husband, he has like no filter. He just says what he like pops into his brain. Like him and some of my kids are like that. So they come by it honestly. So I'm used to it. It's certainly not the humor that I probably would have enjoyed myself, like came up with myself had I not, ever been around that. But you can't live with somebody like that and not pick up on it a time or two. That's right, Katie, just a few more days. That's incredible. You have no filter too. It's a Kentucky thing, Sorry I'm blinding you with the lights right now. Speaking of being blinded by the lights, the weekend will no longer be a part of this year's Halloween Horror Nights. We just had a new merchandise reveal, so if you're getting the newsletters, you will get all that update, including how I can help you purchase tickets, RAP tours, express passes for all of that. I believe they're only single nights right now, not the multi-night passes, which is something that I personally will be taking advantage of. So if that's something you're looking to take advantage of, then let me know. Either here in the chat, send me an email, or in the email that will be going out to the mailing list, there will be a link to say, kind of like raise your hand and be like, hey, I want to go ahead and purchase one of those, or put me on your list because I'm going to purchase one when, X time in advance. Hi, Jason Miller. Very cool, Katie. Very cool. Well, I hope you have a wonderful time while you're in. So Animal Kingdom is one of those that just tends to wind down for the evening. It's pretty limited on the rides. It's really more so obviously about the animals. There's a couple of shows, but there's just not a whole lot of rides available. They do have Kali River Rapids. I'm not hearing that going though. So I think they may have already went down for the day. I think they only run through about 6 or 6:30 for the night. Otherwise we'd try that one because it just reopened from refurbishment. Obviously the shows are down, so that's 2 out. It's tough to be a bug, has no signal down there, so there's no way in heck I'm able to show that to you. Otherwise I totally would. Hello, Disney ducks that scared me. And aside from eating, we're pretty limited to Expedition Everest, the Triceratops spin ride, which we might get around to. It's not dark enough yet. And then, of course, the 2 rides out in Pandora, Navi River Journey and Flight of Passage. But because Epcot, goodness, Harmonious is calling me. Because Animal Kingdom closes at 8 o'clock, I don't know that we're going to get around to both. So, Navi River is the one I had lined up for us to get through. Hi, Cathy G. Good to see you. So I'm going to take you all on the long route around through Africa, through the secret passageway out towards Pandora, where we can go and see all the, look, they got Pandora toys. I think they got Avatar Way of Water toys. Ooh, good question, Stephanie. Would you suggest rope dropping Animal Kingdom or planning to close it out? Personally, I would rather you rope drop it. There's just more to do during the daytime. All the shows are open, the character meet and greets are out, the flotillas are out, all the food locations are out. We're gonna pass a couple right now, which if you're looking to have something to kind of snack on, there's snack carts like ice creams and popcorn that are out and available, but there's not always like Carnitas tacos or the Kakigori, which is the shaved ice up here, or Mr. Kamal's seasoned fries, which we're getting ready to pass. So all of those things, as you can see, are already shut down. So that's the thing. Animal Kingdom is open late tonight. I think it's only till 8. Oh, for sure. Cathy G. We definitely need to go and do Lion King show again. Absolutely. Copyright hits and all. But that will have to be one of the days through the for an early day for Animal Kingdom. So when I can, I certainly will. Won't be this Saturday, because this Saturday we're going to go party at Magic Kingdom for my birthday, but we can definitely do that soon. Yeah, you're welcome. I love seeing it too. Yeah, it's great to do with the lower crowds if you're not looking to take advantage of the shows, you're not looking to meet and greet with people. If you're looking to do the high thrill, like the more in-demand rides, like the Kilimanjaro Safari, like Expedition Everest, like the 2 rides in Pandora for Avatar, Navi River, and Flight of Passage, great time to be here. But Navi River got up to like 120 minutes, 150 minutes today. Flight of Passage, I don't think surpassed like 90 minutes today in wait time. I don't know what was going on with that, but. Ooh, Sandy's got a poll for everybody. Is Animal Kingdom a must-do park for everybody, or is it a pass? So when you come to Walt Disney World, or if you're planning to come to Walt Disney World at some point, whether you already have a date now set or in the future, Do you take a day to spend at Animal Kingdom, whether that be hop, like midday, or set aside one specific day, or do you just pass it completely? Like, just don't worry about even visiting. Must do for me. It's my favorite park. Oh, Audrey, I love to hear that. A must, but not a full day. I hear that too. Must do. Interesting. Hi, Susan. Yeah, I'm so glad you did say hello. So actually, my birthday was Tuesday, the 21st. So we're actually going to go and celebrate on Saturday all together out at Magic Kingdom. Christine says, must do. I love Animal Kingdom. It's a chilled out park, and so you don't feel so crowded. Oh, thanks, Cathy G. Christine says it's a must do. I'm sorry, Cathy G says, I make it a full day, but an early night. I think that that's another general consensus is if you do rope drop or you start early, you tend to go back early and kind of help either break it up as a park hop day or, you know, early to the resort to go and swim or go and do an early dinner or something. Yeah, Jason Meckes says it's a half park day for us. Hi, Rose and Justin. Rose loves this park, so always put a half day in. I hear that. I hear it. It's got a vibe to it, man. It does. Simon says I have to do Animal Kingdom. It does shut earlier than the other parks, so I would rope drop. Though I do go for 2 weeks at a time, so I've got plenty of time. So you're kind of like me. You're like, meh, you know, if I don't get around to it today, then I'll just do it another day. Are you doing a Disney Springs trip planned for shopping planned? Yes, I'd love to go and search for some more merch. We thought about doing that, what was it, for today's stream. But I was like, no, it's been a while since we've been out at Animal Kingdom. I usually don't get out at night. I'd like to go and see the beacon before it gets turned off for the 50th celebration. So that's how we kind of came to the conclusion to do this. But yes, definitely, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Might hop back and see Pandora in the dark. Yeah, this is a great time. So if you haven't seen the bioluminescence of Pandora, you're really missing out. It's a whole different area of the park at night. Yeah, so far it's a must do. I'm glad to hear that you guys aren't sleeping on Animal Kingdom. When does the park close now? I think I saw it said 8. Womp womp. Katie R says I go for a half day, then usually Disney Springs in the afternoon. Yeah, I think that's a general consensus. Or if you're going to be here later, a lot of people will go and book either an early breakfast and get in before the rest of the park crowds, or they'll book a really late evening dinner so they can take their time here. Oh, very cool, Susan. She said my youngest daughter went to Disney parks in Florida the Sunday before St. Patrick's Day, and her last day at the parks was March 15th. Had one day in each park. Very cool. Jason, we're going to have to talk about this reservation, friend. You might be adding us on to go and take advantage of that pool. I absolutely love Stormalong Bay there at the Beach Club. One of my favorite pools, hands down, ever. Cathy G says, I love seeing the animals outside of the safari. Yes! So you're talking about the Maharaja Jungle Trek or the Gorilla Falls exploration. Each of those are wonderful ways to go and see the animals kind of at your own pace and your own leisure. They got different kinds of animals as well. Jonathan and I were just talking about how he was wanting to get out here with me during the day sometime so we can go and do the conservation station, Rafiki's Planet Watch, and go and do the drawing classes, the animation station. I really miss that, being part of Hollywood Studios. They used to have animators where you could actually sit there and watch them draw, like whenever you did the backlot tours and everything. But I feel like that's something they could bring to other parks too. So that's my one note, Disney, that I want to see more of. I want to be able to learn how to draw the characters in Hollywood Studios again, just like you can here. But we were talking about doing that. Got some armbands for you. Yes. Yes. Thank you. That would be awesome. You know, there for a while, Disney had, so they do like a paper arm wristband at the Beach Club every day. So that way They know when you've checked in. You can reuse it each day. There for a while, they were trying to do like a reusable band, but they were finding that some of the kids were putting them too tight. Like after a day or so, like they were pulling them on accident. Didn't realize, or they were pulling them and they were the kind that like once you made them tight, they wouldn't untighten. So they were trying to kind of cut down on the paper waste, but just wasn't working out. I did love the backlot tour. I miss it so much. Tiffin's right here is a wonderful restaurant, and if you can't get into the restaurant, the Nomad Lounge is another really great spot just to kind of enjoy some light eats, some drinks, take in the scenery, the ambiance of the whole park. It's a really great place. I know, where's Doug? We passed the squirrel. Squirrel. I was having a hard time staying on focus on what I was saying. Yep, there's more squirrels. Hey, Carissa. What? Cathy, that's awesome. She said, I got a free pass walking a trail here, and they gave me something free. I remember getting a lanyard, but not what came from it. But was the first surprise thing at Disney and only one I've ever had. That's really cool. I love that extra pixie dust. Krista, that's awesome. I love Zumba. I first got introduced to Zumba on like the Xbox 360s, like the ones with the cameras, when those first came out. And I had a Zumba on that. And then we loved it so much, my best friend's mom, which was actually a couple of weeks ago, became a Zumba instructor because we ended up doing all the Zumba moves so often. So she does that. Yeah, Zumba is fun. I'm terrible at it, but it's fun. I like to be in the very back, or like on the Xbox where nobody can watch me. One of those things. Oh, it's starting to get a little bit darker now.
That'll do it.
So you can see kind of a little bit of it, the blues and the greens here on the ground. I watch Zumba on YouTube. That's another good way to do that, Cathy. I do a little bit of yoga doing that kind of stuff. But you can see a little bit of the bioluminescence on the ground during the daytime, but it is nothing like once that sun goes down and they can really bring the lights out. This is a whole nother world to be able to go and explore. It's pretty cool. Whew. Sorry if I'm making you a little blinded by the light still. I know, I need yoga to work for me too. Cathy said I don't have enough patience for it. I don't either. That's why I might skip a few things. But I don't mind it. All right, let's go see if we can get on Navi River now. I think we're ready. Oh, and if you don't happen to hear it off in the distance, the drums are reopened. So they've been repainting the drums. They're now refurbished. Not only are they repainted, but they actually work again. So that's a new development, like what, this week or so? It's pretty cool. Hi, Jenny. Good to see you. All right, fair warning. I did get my card, my physical card to scan for the Lightning Lane, but I left it in the car because I got it out to use for parking because Magic Mobile was down earlier. So when we scan in for the Lightning Lane, I am going to have to use my phone, which means that it's going to blip the stream just a little bit, which means it's going to turn black. You're not going to see anything. Doesn't mean it's necessarily a connection thing. Just means I had to use the phone to be able to get us into the Lightning Lane. So my apologies there. So don't go anywhere. I just need to be able to get us scanned into the ride is all. 153 more days, right, Jason, until you get those sandy bottom pools. Hi, Becky. What is that noise? That would be the drums. That's what you're hearing. I know, we need to put a leash on my card and Magic Band. Listen, it was literally in my back pocket. I pulled it out to go and park. I started talking to the lady. She was super nice. And I just left it. She was sweet as could be. And I was like, oh, yeah. And I just left it. So it is what it is. Magic bands, especially the kind that you have to recharge, are probably not my best friend. So hang tight here. We're going to go ahead and scan in, so hang tight for me.
Watch out, Alex. Hold on. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Thank you. Yeah, I think that we're really tall. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. So the lightning lane is kind of backed up a little bit today. This is interesting. I know. Stephanie's like, I want a Magic Band Plus, but I don't want to have to remember to charge it. That is exactly where I'm at. That is why I've only purchased one for myself. Because I can't even remember to charge that one. And Devin hasn't even remembered to charge his. I don't think the girls even have one yet.
Why? But this is taking forever. Other people get to use that. That's a lightning pack. No, this is the lightning pack.
Yeah, Jenny, this is awesome. It's an incredible ride. I'm really excited for you to see it. Yep, that's the drums that you can play on outside. It's kind of a pink flower. It's like got a pink tint to it. It's more like a fern, like a
No, that one's
Yeah.
an hour and 20 minutes.
like it's part of the leaf, not necessarily like the flower itself. Does that make sense?
People literally are waiting an hour for this ride.
Awesome, Barry. You're just in time to go and ride a Navi River Journey.
That worked out?
No worries, Natalie. No worries at all. Glad to see you here. You're just in time too for Navi River.
Something.
Nope. Well, hopefully we'll be boarding here pretty soon.
That's all right. Is this live stream?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, no, don't go.
Looks like we're starting to move up just a little bit. Yeah, I guess it might technically be part of the flower. I don't know. If you all happen to know what that is, let me know. Going to watch Power Rangers? No, but I'm game. Are they coming out with a new Power Rangers? Question mark? It's going to be on Netflix 30 years later. Game on. As long as it's Mighty Morphin and it's not like Turbo. I don't do Turbo. I saw Turbo. It was meh. Everything after Turbo just really didn't do anything for me. So Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, I'm game.
What do you think about dinner?
Hi, Gigi. Good to see you. Welcome in. Y'all, these are incredible. So if you were talking about the mountains, the floating rocks that we were talking about on the safari, or that the safari guide was talking about, these are them. What was it I just watched? I watched my favorite horror movie on Tuesday, amongst some other things. It's my comfort thing. I had an incredible day. Just went and did dinner on Monday with family. I knew I was going to be busy with work on Tuesday, so we kind of did our thing mostly on Monday. But we did cake and ice cream and stuff, so I'm looking forward to getting back to finishing off that cake. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you. Ooh, April 11th or 14th. Kathy, game on. I'm going to have to see. It's Mighty Morphin. Yes. You leave for Disney this Sunday, Gigi. That's awesome. Very good. Very good, very good. Oh, looks like I might have to scan again. So if that's the case, don't go anywhere. Because I'll have to use my phone again to do it. Potentially. It just depends on if they need us to scan or not. You can see why this queue takes so long, because it doesn't look like much, but then they have so many switchbacks through here. That's where it takes so long. It is a good looking environment. Gigi, yes, have a blast. I'm so excited for you. Yep, we're scanning in the second time, so don't go anywhere. I just have to use my phone to scan, that's all. Ooh, that fan feels good. I'm hoping we can either get front row or back row, so that way we don't undermine anybody, keep them from being able to see anything. No Kimberly or Tommy, though. Oh, Cathy, what's going on with that? I'm going to have to see it. All right, hang tight. Let me scan again. Okay. All done. And that's how you use the lightning lane to get past the 70-minute line. Oh, here we go. Moving right on up.
3, 2, 1.
Well, that was luck. Row 3. Cool. All right, guys. Another gentle reminder that once we board, I'm going to be around other people, so I'm going to be as silent as possible to give you and everybody else around me the best possible viewing experience. And I will catch up with you just afterwards. In the meantime, check out the chat. Make sure that you check out our Walt Disney World Resort 2-night giveaway. Click on the link, see if you're eligible, and then go ahead and fill out the questionnaire there to apply for it. It's really that simple. While you're at it, make sure you're giving us a big old thumbs up here and that you're subscribed to the channel and have your notifications turned on. there is, Scott, a boat that has accessibility for those that are chair bound and cannot transfer. I believe there's 1 or 2 boats that are available for that. Yeah, I love that ride. So nice, so relaxing. It's got some good fans, so some good AC. Smells clean in there. No, it's incredible. I love that ride. Very good one. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, now we're starting to see the colors coming out. They're starting to pop. Can you see kind of the blue in that? You'll see it more, obviously, as it starts lighting up, getting darker. They've got some incredible photo pass photographers here too. You can see their tripod, everything, and their green shirts to try and help find them a little bit easier. They got some incredible photo pass shots to take through the daytime and the night. So if you get a chance, I highly recommend it. Come in and take a look at everything. We might just go hang out here for a little bit. Now I want to go show you something down here at the Wind Traders store. It's the store that's going to be the one to walk into if you want to go to the Rookery, where you can adopt a Banshee. But then they also have the build an avatar. I'm gonna give it a name. Build an avatar. So the reason I'm going to be showing this to you is because Tron is going to have something similar to that called the Tron Identity Program. You'll see what I mean once we get through there and get to see it. But it's going to do this on a much more massive scale. So we'll talk about the differences once we get in there and we can actually see what I'm talking about with you. It says 70 minutes, but I don't know that I want to chance it because we don't have too much time left for Animal Kingdom to be open. We'd miss everything. Womp womp. Yeah, for sure. You definitely need to watch it, Barry, when you get a chance. Even if you don't watch it all in one setting, I definitely recommend, breaking it up, being able to watch it as you can. I love all those new Disney Plus series that they're bringing out now. There's that Pongu stand. You can get those jumbo pretzels and the pineapple lumpias, which I absolutely love. All right. So the Tron Identity Program is going to do something similar to what this thing here does on my left-hand side. And that's going to be provided by the Ace avatar maker here. So you can see that this person is getting scanned. So they're going to take a scan of her face. And then they're going to put her on an avatar, somewhat of a doll, ? So she's going to go in here and she's going to verify it. But it's going to make you into your own avatar, your own Na'vi. How cool is that? So it's going to have your features, your eyes, your bone structure, your face. How cool are they, right? Oh, they're so good. So good. So what's going to be a little different is they're going to take it up to a next level with these and with the Tron Identity Program. Not only are you going to have something similar to this, but in a Tron, user program, then you're also going to have a personality chip to it. So you're going to be able to customize it. It's going to sound like you. It's going to look like you. And they're going to have different kinds of customizable, I don't know, what do you call them? Accessories, discs, cars, like Tron light cycles and stuff that it kind of pairs with. So this is going to get put up on a massive scale. So this is a lady, older gentleman, and they even have kid versions as well. So you can see kid right here with the avatar right there. So, here's a good look at them. So these are the adult versions. These are the kid versions right there. And I believe this is about a $90 experience. They also have the Tron Identity program will start at $89 too, but it's going to have a little bit more girth to it, so to speak, where it's going to sound like you and programmed like you. What? Natalie said I had one done in 2018 and it didn't look anything like me. Well, hopefully that is going to change with this new Tron program, because I signed up for a reservation for it. So we'll see how it goes. Now, this is the Rookery. If you've ever wanted to take a Banshee home with you, this is where you can go and adopt one. So when you do adopt one, they tell you how to take care of it. They tell you where to, what to do with it. And then you have to promise to adopt it officially and everything. And you can buy these really cool stands for them. So you can see, like this one, it kind of sits on it. These little stands. They're just a nice little display perch for them. They come in all kinds of colors. You see the reds, the greens and purples, the Night Blossom one with the purple and green and yellow. There was one color that was a pass holder exclusive. I want to say it was the teal and purple, but that since has been passed. So they're pretty cool though. Oh no, Cathy G, I'm sorry. Christine's like, I want to adopt one. We might have to buy one and do a giveaway with it. We'll see. We'll see. They're pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen people pick them up, multiple here, give them out as gifts, take them back home for Christmas presents, things like that. And their box is kind of like a carrying case with a handle too, so you've got that option too with it. Now they used to have someone come out in one of these armored robot army things. I forgot what they call them. But anyway, they used to have somebody come out here and talk to us in one of those things, kind of roam around here in Pandora, but they don't do that anymore. They haven't done it since the reopening. You think you saw him? Scott. Oh, that breeze feels good. Especially since my arms are burnt a little. On top of learning to to recharge my Magic Band, I also need to learn the importance of sunscreen. You've never seen the Pandora movies? Oh, Gina, I highly recommend them when you have some time. They're so great. So Avatar 1 is available now through Fox. Fox is now a subsidiary company of Disney. Avatar 2, The Way of Water, I believe, is streaming now, or maybe this coming week, on several different streaming services. So, have to look for it there. Does the Animal Kingdom allow you to adopt a real animal, or allow you to donate to animals, sort of like adopt a polar bear and get information on the animal you adopt? I'm glad you asked. They will allow you to pay money, like a donation of any amount, towards their conservation fund. I don't know if they give you information about a specific animal, but you can ask about the animals that it goes to. They're happy to tell you about it, but I don't know if they send you home with any specific information. But they will give you a really cool button. It says that you supported the Disney Conservation Fund. Hi, Patty. I'm doing great. How are you? Happy Thursday. Now, this is the land. You want to be aware of what you're wearing during the day. Does it tell you about the Conservation Fund? The pin? No. But I believe they give you a website that you can go in and learn a little bit more about it. But if you're going to be here at nighttime during Pandora, especially in a tank top, don't ask me how I know these things. Just be very conscious of what you're wearing, because there are a lot of black lights that will be coming on, a lot of bioluminescence. You might want to layer up. That's the offer I'm making to you now. Oh, there you go. See some of the lights there? How cool is that? Look, even the big kids get in on the drums. See, you just can't help it. They actually used to have somebody come out here and play them. Maybe it was just an opening day ceremony thing, but they did. They had like a big, huge ceremony where they came out and played the like Pandora and Navi drums. It was cool. No worries, Cathy. It took me a minute to realize. Jonathan looked at me. He was like, "Do you need my jacket?" And I was like, "No, why? It's really hot outside." He was like, "You need my jacket." I was like, "Oh, thanks." Took me a minute. Yeah, lots of hiding. So I was like, I'm just gonna hop out of here. You all go on and explore and take lots of really cool photos for me. The drums were in a different part of the park before Pandora. Yeah, so this actually used to be Camp Mini Mickey, I think, before it was Pandora. And they shut that part of the park down to make Pandora now. I think this was originally the part of the park that was going to be set aside for Beastly Kingdom, which was the part of Animal Kingdom never got purchased, like never got made, with dragons and such. It comes out tomorrow, Barry. I have been counting down the days for that one. I actually got a special code. It was a one-time use, or I'd totally share it with you all, for Peacock, which is an NBC company, for a whole year for $19.99. So I redeemed it, even though I bought a Halloween Horror Nights ticket last year. So if you attended Halloween Horror Nights, because Universal and NBC go hand in hand, they gave you 6 months free of Peacock. So I've had a free code for that. But then they gave me a phenomenal deal for $20 for the entirety of the year with ads. So I was like, okay, done. I will do that. So yes, I cannot wait for that movie to come out tomorrow. I know exactly what I'm doing tomorrow night then. Thank you for that. What's my rank on Animal Kingdom in comparison to the other parks? Great question. Sandy, you're going to hate me for this one. I could pass on Animal Kingdom. As much as I love Festival of the Lion King and the show here, it just doesn't do the same for me. I love the safari. I love the shows. I do like the rides, but in comparison, it just pales. But then again, this had different expectations for me. Like whenever it was being made, I thought Beastly Kingdom was going to be coming here, and it clearly did not. So unfortunately, that's something that I was really anticipating. Yeah, I could take it or leave it. That's just my personal feel on it. I feel like I get more out of the other parks. I know there are people that are very passionately pro Animal Kingdom, like they have to do Animal Kingdom. I don't have to do Animal Kingdom. I like it. I love the Avatar rides. I love them. I think they're fantastic. But I can tell you, it's been almost a year since I've been on Flight of Passage, and I'm not missing it. I mean, it's a cool ride, don't get me wrong, but I also like Guardians. I also like Tron, which I got to ride a little earlier today with my pass holder preview. Thank you, Disney, for the soft open. So it just is what it is. Everybody's got a park that kind of ranks low on their list, and this is the last on my list. Hi, Lindsay. Good to see you. Happy Thursday. I do too. I like the rides. I like the shows. It's not a knock against Animal Kingdom. It just means that everybody has their lists and their own rankings. This one just hits the bottom of my list personally. Yeah, I'd rather be at Epcot, taking in Harmonious, seeing Happily Ever After. There's not as many rides for me to do, or even shows. There's really only like 3, and that's it. And it wouldn't be so bad if everything didn't close so early. But I understand why it has to close early at like 5 or 4:30, because the animals. So I get it, but it's not something that they can help, unfortunately. It just is what it is. So yes, either a half day for me, or if I have to skip it, I skip it. Patty says I'd rather be at Magic Kingdom. Patty, I think I'm right there with you. But that's mine. I love Triceratops Spin. It's a good one too. I love Hollywood Studios, MGM. I'm so glad that you still call it MGM. In fact, we might kind of venture over that way. I think that's the last ride that we can actually ride tonight. I don't like being wet, so Kali River Rapids is not exactly like high up on my list either. I will ride it because I don't mind to ride it, but if I have my choice, I don't like to be wet and cold at the same time. Anytime I'm wet, I'm cold. Unless it's in like a jacuzzi where the temperature is like over 100 degrees. Yeah, I love Dinosaur. I just wish it worked. Every time that I'm here at Animal Kingdom, it's always broken down. And there's no signal down there, or I would totally ride it with you guys. Yeah, Cali River Rapids is one to hit first, so that way you dry off through the rest of the day. But for the same reason, like I have sensory issues with all that, the same reason I don't wear tennis shoes because they hurt my feet, and I don't like that wet sock feeling. Like it gets kind of weird for me even just like picturing it. I don't do Cali River Rapids. I don't do water rides. I didn't do Dudley Do Right's Ripsaw Falls at Universal very often. So yeah, I have an aversion to the water rides just because of that. Oh, very cool, Scott. I love that. Well, you know, we might not have too many more times that we have an opportunity to go and do Triceratops Spin because they are going to be working on decommissioning Dinosaurland or Dinoland USA. So I'm getting excited about that. I'm getting excited about the prospect of having more to do out there. I loved Primeval World. Primeval World was one of my favorites, even though I would have like battle bruises from how badly I get beaten against the sides of the ride vehicles. It was an awesome ride. It reminded me so much of like a carny ride, like a true carnival. Because Chester and Hester's there in Dinoland is like a carnival, like with the Midway games and everything. Now it just feels a little misplaced because there's no ride. Do you recommend hitting Safari right away or do it in the evening, especially since I usually do Rapids first? Which do you recommend? Either of those is a great choice. If you're going to do the Safari, I say either early in the morning or later on in the afternoon. Avoid those 70, 80, 90-minute crowds or more because there's no reason for it. If you can hit it later in the day. What's coming to Dinoland? No, you didn't miss it. So at D23, they had talked about the prospect of decommissioning Dinoland USA and bringing out Moana or Zootopia out here. I personally would like to see Raya kind of thrown in there. I don't know how I feel about Zootopia. I don't know if there's enough there to like really build on. Like I get it because it's animals, but I just feel like it's been a little while since the movie was made. Like the time to capitalize on that was like years ago to me. Yeah, it's still light out here, Garrison. I'm like, when is the light gonna go out? Very cool, Ethan, very cool. Yeah, and if you're hoping to see the lions, they're usually only out early in the morning or really late in the afternoons. That's another thing. This park might close at 8 o'clock, but a lot of the rides that are still only open right now close at 6:30 or 6:45. And you can... It's sad, but it's not sad because that's my thing, is the animals here are here for conservation. But you can tell the ones that have been here for a while, like they know when it's time to go up because they start pacing and they're like, hey, let me in. Like, I'm ready to go home now. I'm ready to turn in. It's hot out here. So not that anything's, going wrong. It's just they know when it's time to eat. They know when it's time to go to bed. They know when it's time to go home, like to their barns and stuff. So it just is what it is. Yeah, Christine's right. She said, Natalie, sometimes we do one safari ride first thing and we go again in the late evening. Yep. Have I ever stayed at Animal Kingdom? Yes. Actually, that's one of the things that kind of got me in with Streaming the Magic originally was we stayed a couple of times, but we specifically stayed on Christmas Eve one year. And it was the year 2020, like when the resorts had just reopened. So we stayed Christmas Eve and we loved it so much because there was only like 3 families staying in the entire place. we were like, you know what? We thought about, like we tossed around the idea because we don't have family here. So we tossed around the idea of just staying another night, and they were like, we can do it for you. We'll just match your points. So we stayed Christmas Eve and Christmas Day at Animal Kingdom Lodge, went home to go open up presents for Christmas, and then went right back to the lodge and went swim. So yes, we love staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge. We personally like to stay at Jumbo House more than the Kidani Village, but the pool at Kidani is super cool too. So that's one of the resorts that we really like to do what we call a staycation, where we don't do any parks there. Like, we just want to enjoy the resort. Yeah, so this whole area is going to be rethemed. Chester and Hester's over here. Dino-Rama. This is where Primeval World used to be. Right now it's just flat land. They've taken the entirety of the ride completely out, the whole ride structure. So you see where I'm saying it looks a little meh. A little bit. We've got a popcorn stand. We've got a few Midway games. That one's actually been down all day. And then you've got the Triceratops spin. Yeah, so many things are coming to Disney. I'm so glad. I think, was it Bob Iger or Josh D'Amaro said, we're just now hitting the tip of the iceberg on what's to come. Like, we're getting there. They know that some things need to be updated. No, Cathy, that's awesome. I love that you're asking questions.
Alright, 15 for me, please.
Awesome, thank you. 15 it is. It's our magical number for today. Now this is like the magic carpets of Aladdin. So you have the front that goes up and down, but if you're in the back, you can rock the vehicle backwards and forwards. Any word on when they may close Dinoland for a retheme? No word just yet. We just know that it's coming. So I have no idea when that's going to be. So what's going to leave with it is going to be Triceratops spin for sure, the gift shop, Chester and Hester's, the Donald's Dino Bash characters are going to get, I'm sure, re-costumed. All the Midway games, the Boneyard, Restaurantosaurus, probably, unless it just undergoes a retheme, and the Restaurantosaurus Lounge. I know. I don't know if they're going to get rid of Dinosaur the ride, but my guess is probably yes, just because it goes down so often. Yep, all of Dinoland. Womp womp. Oh, we're 15. Remember, we're 15.
Smaller riders on the inside or in the front.
Here we go. I guess we have to work up and down. Let me buckle in. Yeah, that's what's been tossed around as Zootopia and Moana for this area.
Hey, spinners, it's Chester here, reminding you for your safety to stay seated with that seatbelt fastened good and tight as you spin. Whilst you're spinning, keep your hands, arms, feet...
They haven't officially said what it's going to become. They haven't also said when it will officially close, just that this is going to be the next big project. I kind of have my thoughts on when it will happen, it will probably be after they do the massive undertaking that is the Epcot updates. Like, they'll get done with Epcot, because remember, there for a while, Hollywood Studios, nobody ever wanted to be in because they were building Toy Story Land, they were building Galaxy's Edge, they were doing all the things all at the exact same time, and now that's the park everybody wants in. So I feel like after Epcot gets done, that's when they'll say, okay, let's green light this and let's officially finish this now and start working on it. I know I can't see Moana here either. I love Moana, but I feel like we're pushing Moana an awful lot. Like, we got Moana in Fantasmic, we've got Moana featured in the fireworks displays at Epcot and at Magic Kingdom. We're going to be bringing Moana to Animal Kingdom. It just feels like the next Frozen to me, and I'm a little Frozened out. So I don't want to get to the point where I'm Moana'd out, because I love that movie. I love the message. I love the empowerment. I love the nature aspect to it, the connection, and I don't want it to be another Frozen. Yeah, I think the animal theme would fit better with Zootopia. Given the two, I would totally greenlight a Zootopia over a Moana, but that decision's not mine, unfortunately. But I also don't know that I would do Moana either. I feel like we can make some things work with Raya. I mean, she's got a dragon. She's got Sisu. I mean, even for that argument, is Mulan a fit? I mean, she's got a dragon. So I know they're in a rock and a hard place on all that. Oh, you're welcome, Scott. Woo! Everybody had the same reaction there. See them rock? How cool is that? Here we go. Now, if you're not a fan of spinning, this one does not spin near as fast as the teacups, but it does go up and down, like the carpets, like the Dumbo elephants. Whee! It's a nice, relaxing ride. Raya should be in Epcot. Yeah, I could see Raya in Epcot for sure. I think we could do that. We can make that happen. Hey, Levi! Think they would ever do a coaster at Animal Kingdom? Well, so Dinosaur is almost like a coaster-ish. We got Expedition Everest, probably not here. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see where that was before. That being said, I could see them putting in a kiddie coaster where Primeval World was. So here it is. Here's a good look at it. That's all that's left. Woo, sorry, y'all. Good night, Christine. Thanks for popping in for a while. Oop. Well, that elephant had some bounce to it, y'all. Is it Liddy? She kept going high, or trying to go higher. That's really cool. Also, I love that name, even if it's just a nickname. Oh, look, you're wonky. Hang tight. Hey, Everett. Good to see you.
Debbie, give me your hand.
I'm trying to rebalance you all. They would have the land in Animal Kingdom for Villain's Land, where Dinosaur is, but I just don't know that it would fit the theme. Yeah, I think that's why they're looking at the Beyond Big Thunder area for something more like that. Yeah, a Jungle Book theme would totally work here. I could see that working here, especially like where the Boneyard is, making like a playland for kids too. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, want to sit next to me on the next ride?
I don't mind Dinosaur in the least bit. I love that ride when it works. I just wish they would have made it Indiana Jones, which, by the way, opened up this past week in Disneyland. Hey, Becky, good to see you. Whew. I don't know if Dinosaur is working or not. I know it was not earlier, so they may have reopened it. Is there enough land in that area for Coco and Kanto and villains? I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know what area they plan on, like how big they plan on making this area anyway. So we'll see. I wish, upon all wishes, that Disney would make a 5th park. Feel like we need it. But I can't guarantee that that's going to happen for us. I'm sorry, Becky. It's very hot and sunny here. So I will send some of the sun your way. I love it. Big kids being big kids. Yeah, I love the dinosaur ride. Definitely one of my favorites. Yeah, that's right. Levi, he said it looks awesome with the new projection mapping that they updated there at Disneyland, but he said his favorite that he's been on is at Tokyo Disney Sea. Disney Sea is next on my list. It's even higher than Shanghai. I will get to Disney Sea. I will, one day. I might be 75 years old. Hey, Paul, how are you? It's good to see you. I'm never here at night, so. Yeah. Yeah. How about you?
Here.
Okay. Well, I'll let you go get that, but I'll see you around. Bye. Oh, we saw Paul. Getting some spring thunderstorms. April showers bring May flowers, right? We're gearing up for April. It's a thing. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not realize that I still had you all zoomed. My bad. To keep the 1,000 animals happy, it takes 4 tons of food a day. Holy crap. That's a lot. Oh, Levi, I'm so jealous. I want your knowledge of all the Tokyo Disney Sea. Like, I feel like there's not a whole lot of Disney that I step into that I don't know a whole lot about. So that one, and then Shanghai, definitely high up on my list. But I also feel terrible because I'd be walking in, not that I don't know, but just not having the same familiarity with those parks. I'd be like, I would love to go. Love to. So I will get there one day, even if I'm old and decrepit and on a scooter. It's going to happen. And I'm going to ride that Incredible Pirates ride at Shanghai. And I'm going to cry at the Disney Sea parades. It's going to be incredible. I love it. Yes, happy Puppy Day, by the way. It's National Puppy Day. Ever meet Mulan there? At Epcot. It's the only place that you can meet her right now. Unless you're at an after-hours event. What? Natalie said veterinarians have successfully performed surgeries on a tarantula spider, placed an artificial eye in a fish, and removed a golf ball from a hungry snake who was rescued at a Disney golf course. Whoa. Hey, D-Lo. That's incredible. They do a lot here, and I don't think that people really... And that's why I hate saying that, like, the park is not high up on my list, but it's a park that I can appreciate for a little while, but then, like, they have jobs to do here, more than just making sure we get on the rides and the attractions. So, that's a thing. I'm wondering if we're going to see the Tree of Life beacon here really, really soon. No, you're fine. Oh, it's so pretty. And then they're going to have all these banners coming down here really soon because the 50th is going to be over. Yes, DuckTales or Chippendale Rescue Rangers would go perfectly in that area too. See, we've got ideas. We can make this happen. Yeah, like a Disney afternoon land, right? Yes, please. Right, Scott? I wonder if we're going to see the beacon. Is that going to be a thing for us? Don't put the DuckTales theme song in my head. Hang tight. I'm going to check the time. Oh, it's 8:01. I wonder if Animal Kingdom is open later today. Or Tailspin Land. You know, it's funny you said that, though, Scott, because they used to have a meet and greet with Launchpad McQuack, and now he's on a flotilla. Oh, here comes the beacon. Enjoy, everyone. Oh, no, not the beacon. Clearly not. Well, now I'm wondering when the beacon's going to happen. Am I wrong about the time? Interesting. Kathy's asking, is this a show? There should be a show. I thought the park was only open until 8 o'clock tonight. Maybe I'm wrong. Can someone check the app for me? Maybe we're just a little early. Oh, I'm sorry, Patty. What was your question? So does the Tree of Life Awakening happen every night? It didn't happen when I was a cast member back in October 2010. I thought they were doing at least the beacon every night through the 50th. Good question. Park is only open till 8. Interesting. Oh, no, Patty, I'm so sorry. I didn't see your question. Let me scroll back. Patty, I'm so sorry. I don't know how I missed your question. Let's see. No, you're not trying to bother me at all. Yeah, if you can do like approximate or just say I'm not totally certain. Yeah, anything is fine there. On that. I'm just trying to know when you're looking, if you happen to be the winner for the giveaway, when you're looking to go, so that way I can book that pretty quickly. Thank you, Michaela. Yeah, 8 o'clock, the park closes. Interesting. So maybe they're not doing the beacon. Yeah, just say you're flexible or not have to put anything there. Hey, Sunflower. Let's see, let me grab a cast member and see if they're doing the beacon. This is interesting. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock, isn't it? Well, where is the cast members when you need them? This is interesting. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe this is all that we're able to do tonight. I don't know. Oh, it was like there's a music change. I very well could be wrong. Let me see if I can find somebody to ask. Oh, it looks like they're super busy today. do the beacon for tonight?
Oh. The time changed a couple weeks ago. So tomorrow.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you. Womp, 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 womp. So my plan was thwarted. You got an extra womp tonight, guys. My bad. So she said it's still too light out. They can't do the beacon anymore. So she said that changed when they decided to change the time up earlier. So unfortunately, we won't get to see the beacon tonight. But I did have a lot of fun out with you. We got a chance to ride a couple rides, see the beauty and the wonder of Animal Kingdom through the night. Awesome. Yeah, if you haven't had a chance to already, please make sure that you've entered my giveaway. Saturday, we're going to be celebrating my birthday out in Magic Kingdom. So I'll have a birthday button and everything. We'll do a cupcake or so. And we'll do all the birthday shenanigans there. I know, darn daylight savings, which I think is not going to be a thing anymore, by the way. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm so sorry, Patty. Yeah, anytime, guys, that you have a question and I haven't answered it, I promise you I'm really not trying to ignore you. Ask it again, because chances are I was walking and I did not see it. My apologies there. Yeah, so... Hi, Audrey. Ask Paul. I know Paul went on. I should have asked him whenever he was here. So what time Saturday? We're going to start at, let's say 6 o'clock on Saturday. I'll see you all at 6 o'clock on Saturday there. Yeah, so no more daylight savings time. That's not going to be a thing anymore. I think like most of the states, with the exception of like 2, have decided to adopt that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the thing now. Yeah, so... So yes, if you haven't had a chance to already, make sure that you're subscribed, that your notifications are on. Then click on that link that Sandy's been posting there for you for a giveaway. If we hit 500 entries, then we're going to give away a 3rd night instead of just 2 nights. So we really, really, really are trying to push for that. And I know we're coming into the last few days on that. So please, please, please get your entries in if you haven't had a chance to already. We're going to be doing a super big push for it this last week or so. But yeah, awesome. What's the link, Cathy? Hang tight. Sandy's going to post it for you again. Yeah. So thank you all so much for hanging tight with me today. I had so much fun being out with you for the evening hours of Pandora, Animal Kingdom, and such. So, yeah. I'll be so excited to see you there. Sandy, Cathy, hang tight. Cathy G, hang tight. I think Sandy's going to be posting that link for you here very shortly. But thank you all so much for joining us, and I will see you all Saturday. So I'll catch you guys on the next ride. Let me turn this around so I can say bye. Bye, everyone. Bye. Have a great night. Bye. Thanks for joining me. Oh, Cathy, there it is. There's the link right there. Bye, everyone. See you later. See you Saturday. Be ready to party. Also, I want to say a super big thank you to all of our Patreon patrons, our YouTube members, and our regular PayPal contributors. Thank you so much. You're the heartbeat of this channel. You are keeping me going, keeping us afloat, keeping us doing all these really cool, fun experiences. We've got some cool vlogs coming up your way as soon as Jonathan can finish them. And I can start filming a few more for us. So good night, everyone. Have a wonderful Friday, and I'll see you Saturday. Bye.